Okay guys, so I've got my barley seeds right here. Should I say my barley grain? And what I'm going to do is I've got the water here in the Berkey. This is just what I prefer to soak them in because it's just clean water. So one of these bowls is going to sit overnight, okay, to help them germinate. And then so basically what I've got two bowls right here, and we're going to do this test to see which soil is going to help to grow these barley seeds more efficiently, because that's really what it's all about at the end of the day. Okay, so what I'll do is I will sit these barley seeds, hold on a second. So I'll be sitting these barley seeds soaking. I'll have them soaking for about 24 hours, and then after that what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain them off. I'm going to put them in a strainer, and I'm trying to figure out where that strainer's at. So basically it's kind of like, it's almost like a little mesh strainer. So once these are soaked for 24 hours, they're going to go in the strainer, and what I like to do is place them around the strainer, and then every day for about a day, what I do is I will kind of spray the seeds a little bit, and I'll do that I'll probably do that for the day. Actually, I heard there was, you don't really have to do that, but that's just to get them germinating. So I will try that out, and we're going to try the two different dirts, the outdoor dirt straight from the ground, and then we're going to try the organic potting soil dirt. Okay, so check back in, and I'll be back with an update in about a day. It'll be in the same video here, obviously. I'll compile all of this into one video, so if you're watching this, you don't need to go and look around. So I will be back soon, so stay tuned, guys. Bye. What's up? Okay, so here we go. We got the barley seeds. These seeds have been soaking overnight, so you're really supposed to drain these off, put them in a strainer, and kind of spray them down and keep them covered until they start rooting. But one guy that one guy that I learned how to grow wheatgrass or wheat barley from, or the barley seeds from, he told me you didn't need to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer these straight over to the soil, and I'm going to spray them down a couple times a day until they start to take root. So here we go. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to plant these, should I say not plant them, but I'm going to be putting the seeds on top of these different soils. Okay, so this soil right here has the regular ground dirt, and the soil right here, this is organic garden soil actually. I know earlier I said potting soil, but it's actually organic garden soil. So and it says with organic fertilizers. So organic garden soil, regular ground dirt. So when I soaked the barley seeds, I took 5 handfuls like this, and I soaked them. So each tray is going to have the exact same amount of barley seeds in it. So we're just going to go ahead and just start sprinkling these over. They've been soaking overnight for, it's been about, I want to say 24 hours now, or just a little less than 24 hours. And the whole idea with these seeds is that you want to try to cover as much of the entire tray as possible. because when it grows, you want it to grow nice and dense. Okay, so we've got this one covered up. I wish I had a little bit more seed in this. Maybe next time I'll do an extra handful, but that'll suffice for now. So the next one we've got here is the organic garden soil. As you can see, it's a little easier to spread around because the soil is really like level. But that's okay, we're still using the same amount, so we'll find out. And I think that really what matters at the end of the day is that once those roots start digging and going underneath that dirt, it's trying to seep into the cracks where it knows all the nutrients is at, you know, or instinctively knows where the nutrients are at. So cover the little corners here. Okay, so we've got these covered up, and what I'm going to do is these are going to go down in the basement for now, because you want to have these in a nice dark place, and these are going to well, they don't have to go in the basement, but they're going to be covered up. Okay, you want them to stay like this, and I'm going to take the little sprayer, I have a little mister, and spray these about twice a day, okay, until you start seeing them starting to sprout. Once they start to sprout and taking root, and that little piece of grass starts shooting up, that's when you can take these covers off, okay. So I'll come back again and see what's going to happen with these. So I'm going to go get me one of those little sprayers too, because I broke the last one. So check back again here in this video. Alright. Okay guys, I'm back. So here are the two trays that I've been kind of I've been growing the two wheatgrass trays for, it's been about, planted them yesterday, and the only problem is that now I'm starting to see a little bit of mold, which is not a huge deal. Right here, this is the tray with the organic garden soil, and this one is the regular dirt from outside. Okay, so I am going to spray this down with some of my my grapefruit essential oil right here. Okay, and just gonna put like a few drops. It smells really good. 4, 5, 6. I think that should be good enough. That's actually about 7 there, but that's okay. Smells nice and fresh. We want to pump this up here, and just like for the next couple days, until the barley seeds start to take root, you just want to give it a light mist. Okay. So, I mean, these are already kind of starting to take root, but that's okay. What I want is for all of them to take root, and once they do, you will see what ends up happening is the roots just kind of go nuts. They just go wild underneath the tray, and once you're actually done using all of your wheatgrass, you'll see that underneath it's just all white with nothing but roots. Okay, so give it a nice little spray for the next couple days, and once you start to see like most of your wheatgrass, basically once the wheatgrass starts to push the tray up, that's when you know it's time to take the tray off. So you want to keep it covered just to get the roots going, right? Because when you keep it covered, then the roots start to go downward, and they start to try to find a place for all those nutrients and minerals and all this stuff, and they start, you know, digging down into the dirt. So we'll come back in about, I'll do a follow-up tomorrow maybe, and then the day after, until the lids start to pop off. But I will show you the entire process from seed all the way to my wheatgrass glass. So yeah, check back in, and I will see you all later. Bye. Okay, so today, this is about, I want to say the third day. I kind of like, from the first day that I recorded this, and I think I recorded them sprouting, kind of missed a day, but here it is. We're on the third day of the sprouting, and we're going to keep these covered until they start to push the covers off. So check back again. Okay, so we're back here, and now we're going to take the lids off of these things. One of them, I think, is of course, the outside dirt. The other one is the organic garden dirt. So let's see here. This, I believe, is the organic outdoor or organic garden dirt. Okay, and there is the outdoor dirt right here on the right. So this is probably, I think this is day 4, so we're probably going to give this another, I want to say maybe another 2 days until everything's mature and ready to juice, but we'll see. So I'm really excited. And okay, so this is about the I want to say this is the 7th day of growing the barley grass, and yesterday I just really kind of forgot to record yesterday, because yesterday I was trying to kind of get it into the light a little bit, because they were just, these barley grasses were looking a little bit yellow, and it's really weird. Actually, they look a lot greener on this camera than than off the camera. But here's the tray right here that is the outdoor dirt, and here's the tray that is the garden soil. Can't really tell much of a difference, but I'm gonna do another update so we can see, because I'll probably harvest this tonight and do some barley grass shots. So we'll see. And really, what I'm really interested to find out is which one goes yellow quicker, because you know when you juice wheatgrass or barley grass, you know, if you keep it in the sun or whatever, I've had experiences where the grass will turn, the tips will turn yellow, you know. And then also too, the big test is also which one is going to grow back quicker when I go to harvest it. So check again in the same video. Alright. Okay, so this is the same day. This is about the 7th day. I've been letting these sit in front of the sunlight to kind of green up a little bit. And it's, what's really interesting is it seems like the grass, this grass is like growing like by the hour. It's really weird. Like, it didn't even seem like the wheatgrass or the barley grass didn't even seem as tall as it is now. It didn't seem like that today, but it seems like it's grown a bit. And so the only concern that I have is, you know, especially with like the garden soil right here, it seems to be growing a little bit taller than the outdoor stuff. And the reason why I did this video is because I did actually experiment with this with wheatgrass over the summer, and I found that I was able to give the wheatgrass a whole lot more water than, you know, the regular soil, and also I was able to leave the wheatgrass out in the sun without it getting burnt or turning yellow, like the tips just turning yellow on me. Whereas opposed to the garden soil, when I grew wheatgrass, the garden soil, it didn't seem like it was able to hold up, you know, being out, you know, in front of the sun for too long. Whereas the outdoor grass, it was able to withstand the sun, and then like the wheatgrass that I grew before actually turned really green. So I'm just kind of trying to test it out with the barley grass to see if it's going to be the same. I don't know if the tips on this are more, either they're still in the process of turning green or what. But this barley grass, it seems to be growing a little faster than I expected, even though it is getting cold. We're in the winter time now here on the East Coast. But we'll see. I may have to end up harvesting all of this pretty soon. But right now it looks like it's really, there's a lot of juice in these strands of grass. I think it's going to make a really sweet barley grass. So I'll be trying some a little bit later. And check again in this same video. Alright, bye. Okay, so this is getting juiced. Right now we just got done eating dinner here with the family. And this is the outdoor dirt tray. And the way you know that this is ready to get juiced is you're going to see down here when the barley grass starts to split off. That's called milking. I believe that's the proper term for it. It's called milking. So, and that is where they say all the sweetness is at. So we're going to juice these up and have some barley grass shots shortly. Okay. So my pops was making a joke here. And anyways, so this wheatgrass juicer the width of this thing right here does not fit. This mount right here does not fit a lot of countertops. So you need to make sure you have a table that is going to fit the right width here. So if you don't, you can make a table with plywood or mount a piece of plywood to something else. So, but other than that, it's a good wheatgrass juicer. And you can see right here, I've already got some juice in this cup, and it grinds. This wheatgrass juicer yields a lot more juice than the regular plastic juicer. Okay, so here we're back again. This is the barley grass from last night. This was the outdoor dirt tray, and there is the garden soil dirt. Now, I've pulled this experiment before with wheatgrass, and I did the experiment in the summertime when it was a bit more sunny. And one thing that I experienced with wheatgrass is that the wheatgrass grew a lot taller, a lot greener in outdoor dirt. So I don't know if it's because it's just a little bit more gloomy outside. We're on the East Coast. It's colder now. We're in the winter time. But we're gonna see, and I'm gonna see, like right now, like I already cut this down last night, and this grass is already growing back like really fast. So, but like I said, with the wheatgrass, the grass was a whole lot greener, and it was able to just keep on growing in the outdoor dirt when I was growing wheatgrass. Like I said, it's just kind of hard to tell how well that works right now because we're in the winter and it's not as sunny. Because I know with, garden soil, if you, first of all, the tray is a whole lot lighter. I mean, the outdoor dirt tray that I have is heavy because the dirt here is like clay. But the garden soil, on the other hand, the soil is a whole lot lighter. And I've noticed when I used to grow wheatgrass that the tips of the wheatgrass would get yellow very quickly, and then it would be time for you to harvest that wheatgrass right away, because that's when you know all of a sudden like the green, the chlorophyll is starting to diminish. The nutrients are a lot less because it's just sucking up all those nutrients from what is left in that garden soil. So so far this tray kind of seems to be keeping up with the outdoor wheatgrass tray, and again, it's just kind of hard to tell because it's more cloudy here on the East Coast. We're in the winter time, so I'm not able to give it the proper amount of test when it comes to like, should I say, the sun test, because with the wheatgrass in the summertime I was able to put both trays to the test when I was growing wheatgrass, and the outdoor dirt tray won the test. It was able to hang in there and just grow just like regular grass right in front of the sun. Because I've seen videos where they say, don't expose your wheatgrass to direct sunlight. Well, yeah, I think that's the case if you have very fluffy garden soil, but I don't believe that's the case when you have heavy dirt straight out of the ground, like that, that clay, that sticky dirt, right? That sticky dirt, it goes a long way. I mean, like I said, my wheatgrass was growing like wild when I had it in the outdoor dirt tray. So, kind of can't, like I said, it's hard for me to test it right now with the winter time. So, check back again if you got any questions, if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon with some more, should I say, wheatgrass videos. And the next video I have coming up is going to be microgreens. So stay tuned, and I will see you soon. Bye.